Last year, Americans spent over $60 billion on anti-aging products, potions, and promises. No wonder it's so hard to know which products really work. Good Housekeeping recently announced winners of their first ever anti-aging awards. These awards were the results of an extraordinary 18-month study designed to help you find the best anti-aging skincare on the market. Good Housekeeping Research Institute Director Miriam Arend is here to give us the scoop. Hi, Miriam.
Hi, Rebecca.
So tell us about the Anti-Aging Awards. What exactly did Good Housekeeping do?
It all started with a simple quest to find out which anti-aging beauty products really work. At the Good Housekeeping Research Institute, we have laboratory equipment that offers quantifiable results. This is something no other magazine has. We started by contacting beauty brands, asked them to send us the best skincare products they have, from moisturizers to night creams to peels and serums. Then we assembled an advisory board of beauty experts, top dermatologists across the country, the Good Housekeeping beauty editors, and of course the scientists here in the beauty lab at the Good Housekeeping Research Institute. We inspected hundreds of products, studying the labels, looking for those with ingredients that looked most promising. We settled on 90 products to test, and truthfully, this is where most magazines would have stopped their research. This is where Good Housekeeping began.
So explain what you mean by that.
Well, we had 820 women testers, all of them over the age of 35, and we used state-of-the-art lab equipment to measure the results. So for instance, we have a Vizia complexion analyzer that we use to take before and after results. The Vizia can count the number of wrinkles on your skin, the number of sunspots on your skin. We have a corneometer, which measures the hydration of your skin. So we can tell if a moisturizer is really effective. We have a gatometer that measures the firmness of your skin. So many products are making the claim that they will make your skin firmer. We can tell if that's really true. And finally, we have a chromometer that measures the color of your skin. So if a product is an age spot fader, we can see if the color is really fading.
Wow, the future has arrived here.
That's not all. We also had every woman tester complete a questionnaire. It was very important for us to have their feedback. We wanted to have as much information as possible. So finally, after 18 months testing 90 products, we had 5,600 before and after photos on a Vizia machine, 3,420 corneometer readings, 1,800 consumer questionnaires. We finally have our 14 winning products and our 12 honorable mentions.
That is a staggering amount of work. So let's talk about the winners. Any surprises there?
There's some great news, which is that you don't have to break the bank to buy a lot of these products. For instance, L'Oreal Revitalift night cream was a winning night cream, and it cost $20 in the drugstore. Boots No. 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Beauty Serum cost $23 at Target and was our winning beauty serum. And Rock's Multi-Correction Tone Perfecting Treatment was our winning age spot fader, and that cost less than $14. So this is great news, and you can find a list of all of our winners at goodhousekeeping.com.
Well, you've saved me time, money, and confusion. And now I know which products to buy. Thank you very much, Miriam.
Thank you.
We had a huge response to our anti-aging awards. Our readers love the fact that we did the work for them to find the best skincare, but they had some questions too. So we invited one of Good Housekeeping's advisory board dermatologist, Dr. Doris to come in and answer some of those questions. Thanks for joining us. You know, one of the concerns our readers had was how to layer products. Is there a certain order we need to follow? What comes first? What goes last?
That's a really great question, and it's one that my patients ask me every day in the office. I think a really simple way to think about it is that you layer them in terms of how thick they are. So you would start with the cleanser because you rinse that off and you don't want to rinse off your other products. Then anything that comes in a pad would go next. A serum would go on top of that because that's also fairly thin, and then a lotion, then a cream. And the reason for doing this is that creams tend to be more occlusive and may block the other products from penetrating. So you go lighter to heavier, and then you can always check on the label, and if you're not sure, ask your dermatologist to look into it further for you.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay, what about sensitive skin? Because a lot of the firming products can be drying, and sometimes they can be irritating to the skin.
A lot of people who think they have sensitive skin really just have skin that's not intact and healthy as a barrier. One way to try doing them is wash your face, then moisturize, wait a few minutes and let that settle and balance, then apply the skin firming product and maybe consider even moisturizing again on top of that. You might also start by using it less often, maybe every other night rather than every night, and slowly build up as your skin tolerates it. Even with that, some people may not tolerate these products, and that may mean that you just can't use them. But most people, using them gently, having their skin healthy and intact, will be able to tolerate these products just fine.
So at what age should we really start using anti-aging products?
You know, I really believe anti-aging starts at birth. You know, as soon as you're out, it's time to start paying attention, having proper sun protection and good nutrition. As you get older, you have to add to that a little bit more. So you continue the good nutrition and sun protection, but that's when you start to add anti-aging products in. Now, it might be different for different people, depending on how much sun exposure you have and what your lifestyle is, whether you drink or smoke or stress. All those things can affect how quickly you age and can really accelerate the aging process. But typically, I think in the 20s, it's not a bad time to start using products that do focus on anti-aging.
Okay, so here's the big question. If you could pick just one anti-aging product, and we're not talking sunscreen, what would you tell me?
My most favorite ingredient, it actually has the most clinical data behind it, published in medical peer-reviewed journals, is retinol. And I feel that anyone who can tolerate a retinol should be using one. And the really great news is that it doesn't have to cost a fortune. I'm a big drugstore girl. I send my patients to their local pharmacy every day, and I recommend a broad range of brands. Neutrogena has a wonderful retinol in their Healthy Skin brand. Olay has, in the Pro X line, actually has a comparison to Renova, and this is published in a medical journal that the data correlates that they're pretty similar. And then Rock has one as well. So there's lots of really wonderful choices at your drugstore, also at your department store, and then your doctor can provide a prescription retinol for you as well.
This is such great information. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.